guys, it's the Queen. It's my Talk to Me Tuesday for February 20th, 2018. It's raining outside today, so I'm not going to complain. Usually I hate the rain, except for during gardening season, but I'll take the rain over the snow any day. All the snow is gone, so let's hope it stays that way. It's almost 60 degrees. This is Iowa. Every day it's something crazy. We could be 60 today and below zero tomorrow. And they are talking about some more snow coming. So just spring, hurry up and get here. I didn't do much last week except for work on my practice quilt for that, what is it called? The Angela Walters Free Motion Quilt Challenge. I just used some fabrics that I had on hand. Remember that brown that I showed you, that solid brown that I got at Walmart? I went and got an extra yard of that and 2 extra yards of that because I only had a yard for the background. And then I used that the chicken, looks like chicken or bird footprints. So I'm just calling this quilt Chicken Tracks because that's what it looks like to me. Because I don't really care for birds, but I can deal with chickens. And speaking of chickens, my neighbor across the street's chickens got out yesterday, and I thought they were going to get hit by cars because they were trying to get over to my yard. I don't know what it is about my yard, but they like to come over and dig, maybe because it's a new area. Everybody on the block has chickens. There are like 5 families that have chickens now because they're actually register or okay to register them through the city within the city limits. I thought about them and I'm like, no, because they really tear the yard up. So I'll just swap stuff for other neighbors and get eggs that way without all the mess and the maintenance. I've got a bunch of things lined up in front of me, doing some fabric swaps with some people. Then on that new group that stemmed from the Project of Doom group, because they were always trying to swap fabrics and embroidery. And I know that it's not mandatory to have embroidery on your quilt, but I really did love Molly's clock. So I did say I wanted to switch fabric with someone that would embroider that for me. So then that turned into something else when I posted pictures of the fabrics that I had. I had a few other people say, hey, I want that fabric for my Hungarian horntail. So now I ended up with 5 swaps going on. And the fabrics are really cool. I'll put pictures up over here. Or over here. I'll put pictures up over here of some of the fabrics that I'm swapping with some of the people. And last night was quilting group, so I worked on that special project for my mom. The tension got messed up on the machine somehow. There's a sign on it that says do not touch, but kids are in there and they do stuff, you know, during the weekend when they have their group meetings. And somebody touched the tension, and so now my whole thing just has to, that whole row that I did yesterday, well, 3/4 of the row that I did yesterday has to be taken out. Not looking forward to that. And I think that, you know, even though my machine is small, I'm just going to do it here at home because I have more control over it. I know the stitches are going to come out right. I just have to struggle with the fabric, getting it underneath the neck of the machine. And that's a small price to pay. I'd rather do that than have to do all that work and then have to pull it back out. So that's my task for the next day, is pull all of that fabric out, and then I'll get a chance to work on the free motion quilting challenge pieces. I think this week was only 2 blocks and they do meander. That's simple enough. I've done harder designs than that, but I don't know. I am kind of discouraged about, not discouraged, but more disappointed with how these things are starting to turn out. the social media has made everybody some real monsters. It's always, I can do better, I can do this, I can do that. It's so braggadocious and so look at me, look at me. I saw some lady post on there saying that she wasn't going to put any of her pictures up because it seems like everybody in the group was more advanced than her, and that she was going to be embarrassed at putting her stuff up because she's new to this. So I commented, I said, honey, don't ever do that. Don't compare yourself to anyone else. You do the best that you can do. That's what this is about. The challenge is within yourself, not with everybody else. To just do what you can do, and then by the time you're done, you'll see the improvement from the first square that you quilt to the last square that you quilt. And that's the challenge right there, to see improvement within yourself. I said, I'm not the best quilter. I'm still learning a lot of things, and I'm not going to let that stop me from putting my pictures up. I said, so please let us see your pictures, seeing somebody else struggling like I will be. I said, 'cause I will be on the struggle bus the whole time because I've got so much going on, and I can't always concentrate on the tasks that I need to do because I've got so much going on. But we'll see. I'm going to keep track of her, and I hope that it doesn't discourage her. But I just think that it stinks the way that everybody is so flippin' competitive. It's sewing, it's quilting. It's supposed to be something enjoyable, not something that you cringe and be afraid to do. It they just changed the game on it, and that was one of the things I loved at first 2 years ago when I started quilting. I'm like, oh my gosh, everybody's so warm and open-armed and just embrace everything, and they're so caring, and they give great advice. But on that thing, those women are something else. But you didn't hear that from me. All you got to do is join it and look and watch, and just the comments are just, it's just like a major competition, and you're not going to win anything. I think she said the prize that she had for this week was a key fob or a pair of earrings. What? That's like a $5 item. Get off your wallet and go buy it or something, and stop acting so catty. Okay, I'm going to stop on that. I'm not going to talk about that anymore. Anyway, I've got to get going because you can see, oh, it's 7:30. Kids will be coming in the door any minute. So this is a short and sweet one. I'll put pictures up of everything and the new fabrics that I got last night from Quilt Group. Bye. Have a good week, guys. Stay crafty. Hug the ones you love. How could I forget it's still February, National Heart Month, so please wear red in support of someone with a congenital heart defect or any other heart disease. Thank you so much.